Well, hello and welcome back to the Branding Momentum Podcast. I'm Veronica Polo, and I am ready to peel back the layers of outsourcing the content creation dilemma. And I would like to share a few stories that will make you rethink your content strategy. Hey, I'm Veronica Polo, and with more than 15 years being a marketing strategist, you're going to experience the new way to promote your business with clear and unique messaging by giving you actionable marketing and messaging strategies that get you interested leads to transform the lives of your audiences so that you build up your brand with continuous momentum. Get ready, because here's where we say no to outdated marketing strategies and society norms, and we say yes to change from the inside out. Welcome to the Branding Momentum Podcast. So my original thought when I thought about, doing this episode was because I was talking to Polo, which many of you have already heard in the past here. And we were at our weekly content creation meeting, and we were talking about her clients and my clients and life experiences. And I thought, because obviously the conversation that we were having, people really want the easy route, right? If you've been in the service industry like me, I've used to work as an event planner, as an image consultant, and obviously I've been a marketing strategist throughout all those years, right? And you get hired to do a job for the person that is hiring you, right? Then you probably know that whatever the work that you're being hired for, it needs to be shared, the responsibility. But you may do all the heavy lifting, right? But that person that is hiring, they need to, approve what they're hiring you for. They have to reject or do the work. You become the facilitator or the partner to make their dreams come true in a way. So let me give you a few examples just so you sort of understand what I'm saying. So I've talked about my business partners, and actually last week we had a great interview about association management. Well, not last week, the week before. Yeah. Well, my business partners are very busy, and I'm not throwing anybody under the bus because I'm just saying things as they are, and that is just a fact and is a reality. Because they're so busy, they rely on hiring companies that create content for them because they don't have the time to create it, which is fine, and I completely get it. But having someone create content about a business they don't know, it's hard. And if you, the person that hires that company, doesn't have the time to help that company understand better what your business is about, and you're not willing to put in the work, then what is the point? Now, I've also come across people in the past and in my present, actually, where you see that they are very eager to be better. They want all the tips and they want all the tricks. And I've explained everything and I've done the work, and I've helped them change and be better to improve. Let me give you just an example. The way that, for example, they should be styling their clothes when I used to be an image consultant, or the way that they should actually organize their wardrobe, right? But if they don't do the work or the things that they want to be better in their life, if they don't dedicate those 10 little minutes to make those small changes, then why outsource something like that? I understand commitment is hard and it's an everyday task. But when it comes to your business, this is your money. You are throwing your money away. This is the money that you take to your home to feed your family, to buy the things that you want to have, right? So why burn it? So a few months ago, I got hired to do an audit And I spend my time, doing the audit and giving beyond information for them to tweak and improve. And I personally think that I over delivered. But the company had really inspired me. And I saw that, they had real good potential. And a few days back, not so long ago, I was actually remembering them. And because these people were so eager and that they loved everything that I had said, I said, well, you know what? I'm going to go back and check to see what they have been doing since last time I checked on them. And, we sent them follow-up emails. And when I went to see, everything looked the same. Nothing had changed. Maybe one extra post and that was it. And I thought, why do we get so caught up in our heads and we don't do the work? What's really actually preventing us from not taking action? I swear, these are the questions that keep me up at night. These are the questions that fire me up to help someone. And it may very well be you to try, and maybe I could change in some odd way your perspective, your point of view, so that you can become the best version of yourself in your business to get exactly what you want, to get more eyes on your business, to get you leads. But this is a partnership, right? Like I said at the beginning of the podcast, if you're willing to spend the money, then be willing to spend the time. It's your vision, your voice, your specialty, your expertise always needs to come across. It always needs to come from you. So if you outsource or if you don't outsource, if you have clients you serve and they don't do the work, you feel you haven't changed their lives. Yes, you'll charge for your services. They will charge for the services they've given you. I will charge. You will charge. We will all charge. But is that the way you want to spend your money? Or the best way to get what you want? Doing it all on your own. If you don't have the time, it's not an option, right? So if it's not an option because you don't have the time, then outsourcing and getting help is what will make you be more productive. But do it if you are willing to put in the work to your benefit. But hey, let's not complain afterwards if it doesn't work. Let's not complain if it's not the outcome. Because we love sometimes to whine and say, they weren't that good. You blame it on other people. No. I don't think it's fair to anybody. Plus, that's really not the point, right? We need to be and do what we say we are. And that takes me, my dear friends, to the problem with outsourcing content creation. Outsource it if you really feel that you can do the work. Otherwise, you can't expect somebody that you hired to do the work for you if they don't know what your business is all about. And this goes both ways. Anyways, I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you same time, same place next week. Bye-bye.